Good morning. Welcome to day 22 of Vlogmas. I'm just getting settled in here. Today is our last day at home and we leave tomorrow to drive to Nashville, and so I'm just making today all about enjoying going slow, getting prepared, and not panicking about leaving for 9 days for a vacation. So I've got the Christmas tree on. I'm going to finish up yesterday's color on my granny stripe blanket first. I just turned around to do the second row, and yesterday while I was cooking and using all those cans, I was trying to wash one out and I cut my finger. So it's not bad, it's not really bleeding anymore. Okay, cool, don't focus, but there's a band-aid on my finger. But I'm just doing this for while I'm crocheting because it's like right on the spot where I'm holding the hook, and that just makes me feel more comfortable. So I'm just gonna watch some Vlogmases this morning, enjoy, and when I reach the end of this color, I'll probably pull out the rest of my advents and open them up. I just finished up today's stripe, and the last couple days are looking so Christmassy, which is so fun. We'll have to do our guessing game later and see what that color is. But that makes me feel good because my plan for tomorrow is to still wake up at my usual time and have a normal morning where I'm just working on my stripe, and I'm gonna get in the day 23 stripe in, and then I'm gonna leave this blanket here. It's not coming with us to Tennessee. It's just too bulky to bring and only do one more day, the 24th day on. That just doesn't make sense. So since I'm all caught up on today's, I feel very confident about being able to do that. All right, let's open up our other advents. So we have a homespun house, day 22. Oh, another pink. Yay. I can make like a whole beautiful pink something out of all the pinks in here. This one is called Tulle Skirt. Yay, I love that. And it's just got these lovely little speckles in it. So pretty. That one might be my favorite so far, honestly. It's so good. I love that. Okay, and then we have Mandy's Makings Day 9, Christmas in New Orleans. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, this one is a very beautiful purple and blue, and it is called Miracle on Fulton Street. Again, making me feel like I don't know anything about New Orleans. I hope that those of you from New Orleans who love New Orleans are like totally enjoying all the references. And for those of you like me, hopefully we've got some pictures in here for you. So here are days 1 through 9, getting into more of a multicolor thing. Now, my plan for these yarns was to make the Juniper Cowl by Tony Lipsy, which is a beautiful crochet like puff stitch cowl. But now that I'm opening up the colors, I don't think this is something that would be a wearable for me. Like, I love the colors, but as a cowl or something, I just don't think it's really the right fit for me. So I'm really glad that I've just been opening and enjoying, and not like I didn't start that cowl and then end up making something that I'm not actually going to wear. So this is kind of another case of like the flares where it's like I love the yarn, I love the pattern, but together not going to happen. So I don't know what I'm going to do with these quite yet, but I am enjoying opening them. So one more day tomorrow, and then I'm bringing the last couple of days along with me. So for the rest of the day today, I need to do some computer work, which I'm going to go get ahead and get out of the way right now. I'm going to go do that. And then I have some errands to run this afternoon that I will take you along with me. And tonight I have a Zoom meeting that I need to go to. And that's pretty much it. Other than that, we're just going to be packing, getting things ready around here. Since I did so much cleaning yesterday and already kind of got the most difficult things, the knitting and all of that, sorted out and packed, I feel really calm about getting ready to leave tomorrow, which is great. So I'm gonna head off, do a little work, and I'll catch up with you in a little bit. I just put on my email autoresponder for vacation, which is going to take us through all the way to the end of the year, which is just crazy. So I think it's time now to start doing some packing and maybe go get our suitcases. My clothes are all packed up. Well, they're not packed up. They're laid out. So once we go get my suitcase, I'll be able to put them away. It was pretty easy to do my clothes because we're not going to be doing all that much. We're mostly going to be hanging around the house. So I just have a couple of like out of the house outfits, and that should last me, hoping. And we have access to laundry, so it's not a big deal. So I thought I'd walk you through the projects that I'm bringing. So the first bag here is all the advents that I will open while we are away, which I showed putting together like a few days ago. So that's been packed and ready for a while. So that's just setting aside. If it fits in my suitcase, it'll probably go in there. For the rest of this, I need to figure out, like, I'm kind of thinking, Toaster just hopped up on top of all the clothes. Sorry, buddy, I didn't make space for you. He's not sure what to do. Hey, don't get the socks. I think I might just put all my knitting into like a duffel bag with some of the technology that doesn't fit in my backpack and have that easy for me to get to in the car. But realistically, I'm not going to work on probably more than one project, or I can wait until a stop. But anyway, here's what I'm bringing. I'm bringing my Lace and Fade boxy that I just barely started. What I need to do today is change from this cord that my ChiaoGoo Fortes came with to the red lace cord that is currently on my, what are these called? Beachcomber flares. So I'm going to take that red cord off. Actually, you know what? Let's get this started right now. I am not going to be, no, I'll do it later. I am probably going to be ripping these out. So I'm just going to pull this out. I'm not even going to worry about putting those stitches on hold because I need that cord, and we're going to get everything transferred over to here. I'm bringing the second ball of yarn just in case, but that's everything that I need for this project that I know of. I'm going to look through the pattern here as well and just make sure, like, do I need any extra stitch holders, or should I bring maybe an extra set of needles just in case? I need to look at that. I am bringing a pair of socks to start, my Advent socks from Mint Rain with the, what's that called? Contrast color, and some needles all ready to go. So that's already packed up and ready to go. I did these things the other day. This is so convenient. Then I'm bringing my what is this thing called? Musselburgh hat, because if we go to the movies or do anything where I just need super simple knitting, I'm going to want to have these. So that's in there, ready to go. Last thing is the socks that I'm currently working on. This is probably what I will work on in the car tomorrow. I am halfway through the heel right now, so I will be trying to get these done and off the list, and that way I can really focus on my boxy and my other socks while we are traveling. I'm a little nervous that something is going to go wrong with the boxy and then I'm not going to have another project, and I'm tempted to bring my other sweater, but then based on like past experience, I know that this is unlikely that I will need to have all of those projects. So I'm trying to put into practice, sounds kind of crazy, I'm trying to put into practice what I've been learning about myself, which is having a main project and a side project is best for me. So after the socks are done, that's the main project right now. Then the main project becomes the boxy, the side project becomes the new socks, the stripy socks that I'm going to start, and the hat is just a just in case, so I have something simple to knit on. I'm not bringing this. I am hoping to do my stripe tomorrow morning, and then when I come home I will just have one more stripe from Advent to add to it, plus I'll probably be working on it all throughout January. So that's it for my projects. It is kind of a pile because I've got all this stuff, but it's not really a ton of projects, so I feel really good about that. I am about to head out to do a few errands. I have an eyebrow wax appointment, and my parents want some cookies from Levant, so I'm going to stop by there. Such a hardship to get them some cookies and get a couple for Kent and I to enjoy tonight. But first, I need to figure out something for our building. So it's customary to leave like a holiday, monetary like holiday gift. Is that what you would call it? Yeah. For the staff of the building that like helps you out the most. I mean, there's so many people that work here, it wouldn't be possible to give something to everyone. But I have like, they provide like a little sheet with everyone's photo and name. So I am gonna figure out how much cash I need to go get from the bank on my way to my eyebrow appointment. This was something we really struggled with last year. Our first Christmas, we weren't sure what to do, but we've pretty much just decided that we kind of set a budget, like a total that we can spend, and then see how many people we've like formed a relationship with throughout that year, and then kind of divide it up by the total that we have to spend. So I'm gonna sit here and figure that out, and then I am headed off to do my errands. Bye, boys.
Bye. Bring us back cookies.
Okay, I will. Kent tricked me. They weren't sleeping the whole time I was gone. They have been working and putting away towels. It is a good bit later now. I've just finished reviewing the stash update video for the end of the year. I'm so excited for y'all to see it. It will be coming out a week from Thursday, which I think is when this video is going to post. So that's perfect. A week from today. I don't know. I can't really remember. It'll be out before the end of the year though. So I was working on my sock while I was doing that, and I finished the heel, the Fish Lips Kiss heel, and now I am working on the foot, which goes a lot faster because I only do cables on the top half of the foot. So that feels really good. And I'm about to hop on to a meeting of sorts. I am in a perfectionism program this year, and it has been amazing for me. It's been amazing for Love and Stitches, and we are doing our year in review call. This is the first one I've ever done. So I've got my notebook with me. I've got a bunch of pins. Whoa, bunch of pins. I love these pins. The Papermate flares, you know, if you're a teacher, you know. Probably other people too, but so I think what we're going to be doing is looking back on the year, reflecting, journaling, writing down lessons. It's like an hour and a half long. So I'm going to have my sock knitting ready for it. I'm going to have my notebook, my pens, and just enjoy the call. Kent took Toaster over to our friend's house that lives across the street. We were borrowing an air mattress from him when our guests were here, and then he also got Toaster some treats for Christmas, which is very sweet. So they're over there. So I'm going to do my meeting, and then it is Operation Relax for the rest of the night. Probably going to shower, have our leftovers, and enjoy our last night here in New York City. All right, ready?
Yes.
Okay, guessing game for December 22nd. Maybe we should turn the lights on all the way so we're not green. It's fine. Okay, what color do you think it is?
I'm gonna say like blue, yellow, red, pink, green.
I mean, there's one of those colors in there.
Orange. Yellow and red.
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 The rest of it's white. It's mostly white.
Okay.
You said blue, yellow, and red?
Yes.
Blue, yellow, and red. The last few days next to each other are super Christmassy. They look so good. Okay. Blue, yellow, and red. Is it a game?
No.
Is it a character?
Nope.
Is it a... I don't know. A game, character? This is something I should know?
Yes, you definitely know what it is.
Okay. Is it a doll?
It's not a doll.
Is it an action figure?
Not an action figure.
I would figure that because it's not a character, but I don't know what else to ask. It's not a game.
Not a game.
Well, what else could it be? If it's not a game and it's not like a doll, like what is it?
Something you play with.
Something you play with.
Yep.
It's a toy.
Sort of.
What? This is a toy advent calendar.
I mean, it's a toy, I guess, but not in like, you probably wouldn't keep it in a toy box.
Because it's big?
No.
Because it's an easy bake oven.
It is not an easy bake oven.
Because it's...
I had one though.
You did?
Yeah.
I had one too. They made pretty good cookies.
Yeah, but I feel like it was expensive to like get the stuff.
It was. And then you had to like... Was it like water and powder and you just like mixed it?
I don't remember that part. I just remember like baking, and then I want to do it again. I'm like, oh, I have to get more. No.
Yeah. It wasn't easy.
No. There's Toaster behind us.
Oh, hey, Toaster with his bandana.
His bandana around his waist.
He's cold too. Okay. You wouldn't put it in a toy box. Why? Because it doesn't fit the category of toys.
Yeah, like not a I mean, it's definitely like a toy, but it's not like a toy like I'd keep in the toy box. I feel like I'd have another place for this.
Is it like a pillow?
It's not a pillow.
Pillow pet.
No.
Or like a blanket or like a wearable?
Nothing like that, no.
Okay, well tell me like what the category is.
It's hard to like give a clue without being super obvious what it is.
I don't know. Your clues are not obvious at all. just having experienced them firsthand.
So, this toy like comes in a container.
Is it like blocks or something?
It's not blocks. It comes in a container. I feel like it has to go back in the container too. Otherwise, the toy.
It's like a Jack in the Box?
No. Otherwise, it gets like kind of.
Silly Putty?
No.
Are we getting closer?
You're getting super close. You're probably the closest toy you could be.
Slime?
No.
That wasn't around.
Nope.
What was Sticky Hands?
Nope. You need to put it back in the container, I'm pretty sure.
Is it like the sand stuff?
Nope. Or it goes, not bad, but.
Play-Doh.
Play-Doh.
Play-Doh. I love Play-Doh.
We did it.
That makes sense.
It was hard, like, I mean, it's not really a toy.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like an arts and crafts kind of
And it's
thing.
also like, anything else I would have given, you would have been like super instant.
What were you going to say?
I don't even know. I guess I could have said you can build things out of it.
Yeah, that would have been, I still would have probably had a hard time.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of thinking like Legos, but then I was like, no, that's like a toy. We did it. It wasn't as excruciating as the other days.
Did you know Lego is makes the most tires? Like the largest tire maker in the world. I think. I read it on the internet. You know everything on the internet is true. Fun facts with Ken.
Well, I think we are going to call it a night here tonight because we are getting ready to leave for Nashville tomorrow. We're not leaving super early in the morning, but Ken has been an editing machine and we want to get him this video so that he can finish it and we don't have to worry about anything on our trip tomorrow.
Because I got to drive 13 and a half hours.
And I have to drive 1 hour.
Maybe.
I have to knit for 13 hours.
You probably knit for like 6 hours and sleep for a few and then knit for a couple more.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.